Adventureland fans, get ready! Tiki-a-Go-Go is bringing the magic of Disney's tiki history to life. From Walt Disney's enchanted tiki room and Raleigh Crump's whimsical designs to the hidden treasures of Trader Sam's, this is the ultimate event for Disney tiki lovers. Join us at the Caribe Royale Orlando for a weekend of world-class tiki cocktails, live music, and a marketplace packed with mid-century magic. Plus, dive into special presentations exploring Disney's tropical escapes. Passes are flying fast. Secure your Adventurer's Pass now at Tiki-a-Go-Go event.com and experience the enchantment for yourself. This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss of WDWNT.com. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell to make sure you never miss the latest from the Disney theme parks all around the world. But here now the news for March 21st, 2025. Well, actually, before we get to the news, I do this a lot, don't I? I got to do some housekeeping. First of all, our spring cleaning auction is this weekend, 1 p.m. on both Saturday and Sunday, streaming right here on the channel. Over 600 items from Disney parks around the world are up for bid, including some really incredible stuff from my collection, some adjacent stuff, some various things we've bought for coverage in the company but don't really need, as we clean house and try to make room for all the new stuff we're going to be working on here. So please join us this weekend. You can bid at auction.wdwnt.com. We're down to our final museum tour of this stretch. It's going to be a couple months until we do this again. So if you want a tour of the WDWNT Museum to see props from Mr. Toad's Wild Ride at Walt Disney World, the great movie ride, anything with ride in it, apparently, and so much more, including the world's largest collection of Country Bears memorabilia, you could go to events.wdwnt.com. Our final tour is this coming Monday at 7 p.m. It's the last one for a couple months, so join us if you can. And last but not least, I want to mention Carousel of Products at carouselofproducts.com. Pre-orders are still ongoing for our Sunny Eclipse plush. They're also ongoing for the 3 button-ups I'm going to show you, but I will tell you, they have shipped, so any day now they're going to arrive. It's not going to be a pre-order anymore. You're going to get your shirts in the mail very, very soon, which is good, because one of these is very timely. But real quick, oh, they're facing the wrong way. It's okay. We've got our Space Mountain 50th shirt. Love this one. This is available. We've also got Spaceship Earth at sunset. Very colorful, very wonderful. Looks like our beloved Figment a little, right? And then last but not least, we are resorting to some cheap 3D tricks with this shirt, which again, if they're going to start shipping in a week or so, you'll have this in time to say your goodbyes to Muppet Vision 3D. Get them all now at carouselofproducts.com. There's a special coupon code to save $15 if you buy all 3, and you can stack that with your WIGS member discount if you are a WIGS member with us here in the WDWNT Inner Globe Society. But enough of that. We've paid the bills. Let's get to the news. An amendment to a Florida bill could impact automatic gratuity and service fees at the Walt Disney World's restaurants. According to WESH, a South Florida lawmaker has addressed automatic gratuity after customer concerns have surfaced. An amendment to the House bill has been proposed by the legislature that would help regulate automatic gratuity and service charges in Florida restaurants. The amendment would include the following rules to provide clarity to customers before the check comes. Automatic gratuity can be added for a party of 6 or more guests. The restaurant must detail who is receiving the automatic gratuity, that being the server, the waitstaff, etc. This includes informing customers how much they are receiving and what percentage. This must be explained on the receipt as well as the menu. If service is not up to par, then the customer does not have to pay. The amendment is in response to customers who have spoken out and feel that automatic gratuity has gotten out of hand, especially for takeout orders. Many of Walt Disney World's dining establishments charge an automatic gratuity of 18% for parties of 6 or more people. Some third-party dining locations charge an automatic gratuity for parties of fewer than 6 people. But currently, Cinderella's Royal Table, the Hoop-de-Doo Review include gratuity in the price of said meal. The change would also mean that Walt Disney World would have to include the gratuity and service charge details on receipts and menus, as we just mentioned. Part of the facade of It's a Small World has been damaged, with the number 3 on the facade being partially broken off. When entering the attraction, guests have a view of the colorful clock tower. On the exterior of the clock tower, the numbers in glittery form from 0 through 9. If you take a closer look at the right side of the tower where the numbers are located, the top portion of the number 3 is completely broken off. The blue wall that the 3 is attached to still shows the markings of where the missing piece previously was. In 2021, this whole tower was refurbished. They did a paint job throughout the whole load area of this attraction. A lot of these numbers got painted up in gold. In fact, if you've never noticed, the 5 and the 0 are in a special gold leaf to represent Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary at that time. But I've never seen this before. I've never seen half of a whole number break off and go missing here. Apparently, it's been like this for a little bit. Hopefully, it gets fixed soon, because that's real bad show. Crews placed more new bricks at the Liberty Square entrance of the Magic Kingdom. On Wednesday morning, the freshly placed bricks were surrounded by stanchions to keep guests from walking on them. These came down later in the day so that the park's cavalcades and the Festival of Fantasy Parade could pass over it. The brick replacement project began closer to the castle hub. Crews are replacing the bricks in rows of about 10 bricks across. The newest bricks outside of the stanchions have fresh white mortar between them, and crews are replacing the bricks in the center of the walkway first. These would be the most worn down from the foot traffic and as also those heavy parade floats. Disney Parks has posted twice on social media about a potential Figment series after Bob Iger teased the possibility during Thursday's annual shareholder meeting. Disney Parks first posted an image of Figment at his EPCOT meet and greet with Iger's quote, "And Figment news." I've been asked this so many times that I'm going to ask our creative teams to consider making some sort of series or short-form videos of Figment. Obviously, he's more popular than just a walk-around character in our parks and resorts, said Iger. Disney then posted a video of Iger telling Figment he could be getting a new series. The video puts Iger's audio over footage of Figment on the phone in Journey into Imagination. It then cuts to Figment saying, "That's the best idea you've had all day." Is he being mean to Bob Iger? Is he saying all the other things at the shareholder call were bad? Coco too, nah. Giving me a series, that's the best idea you've had all day. Iger brought up a possible Figment series when asked would the company consider using Figment in other parts of the business, such as creating a film based on the character. Strangely, he did not mention the previously announced Figment movie from Seth Rogen's Point Grey Pictures. The film was announced in 2022 with Dan Hernandez and Benji Samit of Pokemon Detective Pikachu fame attached as writers, but with no news since and Iger's latest comment, maybe that movie has been canceled. While Iger's exact quote is designed to make it sound like he just came up with the idea, it's unlikely he would say such a thing if Figment series wasn't something they've already talked about. The Disney parks also suggest a Figment series could be further along in development than they're letting on. Of course, Figment is our beloved little purple dragon who first debuted as part of Journey into Imagination, the original, at EPCOT in 1983, alongside his creator, the Dreamfinder. The ride changed a couple times in 1999 to the awful Journey into Your Imagination, and in 2002 to the, I can't believe, still current Journey into Imagination with Figment attraction. But Figment did finally get a meet and greet once again in 2023, as you all know. I'm going to stop and talk about this. You all know my relationship with this guy. This guy is probably the reason I'm here. As a kid, every time we went to Walt Disney World, I made again, I said to my parents, and we'd have to ride over and over and over. Still my favorite thing I've seen in any theme park on earth. And the thing that probably made me a Disney fan and the reason I'm sitting here today. Figment is very special, and my heart is warmed that over the last several years, people around the world have started to figure that out, that this character is something special and what he stands for. And really, he's a mascot not only of EPCOT, but really of Walt Disney Imagineering as well. Now, we keep going in these circles, and it's great. In 2023, we got the meet and greet. We've sold these popcorn buckets every year, sell out. He's getting all this merchandise. That's all great. But the time has come. The time has come to stop teasing. These Figment teases are too much. It is time to do something. The world has told you they love this character. We will give you money, but you have to do something with him. Now, I'm not just talking about a streaming series. The time has come to build a new ride. It's enough. He has proven his staying power. We've proven that it's profitable. It's lucrative to the Walt Disney Company. He is an IP. He's an IP. He doesn't have a movie. He doesn't have a series. He doesn't need them. He does not need them. He moves merchandise anyway. Now, if he gets a series and a movie, that's fantastic. I love it. Wonderful. But at the same time, we can't continue to run this attraction into the ground and just keep profiting from fans and from guests when we have a ride that is really very subpar. So enough of this. I'm done being teased about Figment series and Figment this and Figment that until Disney gives us a ride. Give us a good ride, Bob Iger. Enough is enough. Make it happen. A new manatee has moved into the seas with Nemo and friends at EPCOT as part of their short-term rehabilitation efforts. Dr. Mark Penning, the VP of Disney's Animal Science and Environment, announced the manatee's arrival on Instagram. The new manatee is named Mermaid, it's cute, and weighs approximately 525 pounds, me after a festival. She was rescued in February from the Homosassa River north of Tampa, needing critical care. And cue everyone in Tampa telling me I pronounced that wrong, I'm sure. Through their collaboration with the Manatee Rescue and Rehabilitation Partnership, Disney's animal care team is working to help Mermaid regain her strength and weight before she eventually returns to the wild. She's not even at full weight. She's below weight. As a leader in wildlife conservation, Penning said, "We are honored and look forward to aiding Mermaid and other manatees in the next stage of rehabilitation as we continue to do our part in addressing the manatee crisis in Florida." Of course, the seas recently transitioned from a long-term care residence to a short-term rehabilitation facility. In the fall of 2024, manatee resident Lou, as well as 3 dolphins, were relocated. The manatee Inigo moved in soon after, but he and long-term resident Lil Joe moved to the Gulfarium Marine Adventure Park in January. They were replaced by Cider and Minnow. And with the switch to short-term rehab, guests will see different manatees move in and out of the seas often. The latest construction on the mysterious Hotel du Canada project in EPCOT includes window work. There has been construction on the upper level of the pavilion on and off since the summer of 2023. Initially, the Hotel du Canada facade was simply renovated, but since construction resumed last summer, crews have added an awning to the back of the fake hotel, sparking rumors that Disney is adding a new shopping or dining location. We believe it's a bar. Most recently, crew members tore a window out of the wall facing the rest of EPCOT, leaving some rough faux stone edges. Plywood and black scrim cover the large hole. And there are also 2 smaller holes next to the gutted window, possibly cut for access to electrical wiring. Except for Le Cellier Steakhouse in the building's basement, the hotel has not been used for anything guest accessible for many years. It once held the shop Les Boutiques des Provinces, which sold perfume and jewelry. The new awning is on the back of the hotel, facing towards the entrance of Canada far and wide. Tarps currently cover the awning, which received weatherproof sheathing a few weeks ago. There are markings and off-color paint on the wall around the construction area, and under the awning are what appear to be white window or door frames with red borders, possibly tape. These could be the decorative tops of pickup windows for a quick service location. On the north side of the building, plywood is gone from the doorways, although there's still plenty of plywood sitting outside. While checking on construction, we also spotted 2 new Canada Pavilion merchandise items featuring Mickey and his friends as hockey players. They're available at Northwest Mercantile and Trading Post in EPCOT. The Rink Rats Hockey Club mug retails for $19.99 and holds 16 ounces or 450 milliliters. Meanwhile, there are coasters that cost $19.99, and it comes in a set that includes 4 coasters, each featuring a different character or pair. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head on over to beourguestvacations.com/WDWNT, and our team will design your next magical vacation, from the Walt Disney World and Disneyland Resorts to Disney Cruise Line to Adventures by Disney and more. And the best part is, their concierge services are 100% free. No one scared me from the dark today. So book today. If you don't believe me, believe some of our viewers. Joshua Anderson said, Be Our Guest was free and easy to use. They allowed us to create and enjoy the vacation we wanted. I would use their services again. Stephanie Young said, we love Be Our Guest Vacations. We've used them for trips to Disneyland, Disney World, and Alani. They make everything so easy. I'm always booking my Disney trips through them. I didn't even think about booking Alani through them. I don't even know how to book that. I'm going to do it. And Jamie Corona said, Be Our Guest. Casey booked trips for 8 travelers from 2 families. She provided great customer service and was prompt to answer questions. The information and recommendations she shared were so helpful. We had a great trip thanks to her. A new shirt featuring Dinosaur Gertie is available at Walt Disney World. Look at me smile. I have to smile. Gertie getting love. We found the new shirt at Keystone Clothiers in Disney's Hollywood Studios for $29.99. Just use the doorways that aren't broken when you go in there. The shirt features a snow-covered Gertie on a pink background holding an ice cream pop with the text, Dinosaur Gertie's Ice Cream of Extinction. The words ice cream are orange and yellow with the snow displayed on the top of them. And below the logo is Disney's Hollywood Studios wordmark in white text. Of course, this is the sign from Gertie's, which is located on Echo Lake at Hollywood Studios. We love Gertie. You may remember we made Plush of Gertie, but she's been getting a lot of love. There was a mug a couple months ago. There was the big tumbler and now a shirt. Is Disney going to steal our idea? Are they going to make a plush? Is it going to happen? We'll have to wait and find out. New scrim has been installed in the queue of Rock and Roller Coaster, blocking off the view of the Sunset Showcase Theater as work continues on the new Disney Villain show at Hollywood Studios. We found the new dark green scrim has been erected on the far side of the wall, separating the Rock and Roller Coaster queue from the Sunset Showcase Theater on Sunset Boulevard, the former location of Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy. Beginning under the covered portion of the Rock and Roller Coaster outdoor queue, the scrim blocks the view into the other side and extends halfway down the length of the wall. And where the wall ends, rolling planters have been placed to create a boundary between the areas for each attraction. Meanwhile, the Cruz Ramirez and DJ cars have been removed from the courtyard. The two life-size character cars acted as photo ops outside the theater. Other cars' decorations remain in the area, including decals on a backstage gate. The car show's signage is also up on the building and a nearby post, and a banner with Lightning McQueen's 95 racing number is still visible. This is the first visible work we've seen to prepare the area for the new Disney Villain show, called Disney Villains Unfairly Ever After, although, of course, work has already been going on inside because we are just a couple months away from the show's debut. Walt Disney World added an extra performance of Fantasmic at Hollywood Studios daily for the rest of spring break. According to the My Disney Experience app and the Fantasmic webpage, the show will perform at 9:30 p.m. in addition to 8:30 p.m. from Wednesday, March 19th through Saturday, March 22nd. Starting on Sunday, March 23rd, the show will be performed at 8:30 p.m. and 10 p.m. through Saturday, March 29th. Only 8:30 performances are scheduled for March 30th through April 23rd. The show will shift to 9 p.m. for the rest of the summer, starting on April 24th. It's not uncommon to see additional performances added during the busier times of year. Directional signs at Disney's Animal Kingdom that once guided guests towards "It's tough to be a bug" have now been removed, and more construction walls, I should say, have gone up. A red rectangular sign that points towards Discovery Island is missing the second sign below it for "It's tough to be a bug." And near the Tree of Life is a lamppost with signage directing guests to various areas. One of the slots that held a sign for "It's tough to be a bug" is now empty. The remaining signs include ones for Africa, Pandora, and Dinoland. Another lamppost at the former show's exit has replaced the sign for "It's tough to be a bug" with a red rectangle that contains animals seen in the logo for Disney's Animal Kingdom. We also observed that there is a tarp covering a structure in the queue for "It's tough to be a bug." More construction walls have also gone up around the entrances to the theater. Just a few days ago, demolition had already begun with the entrance sign being torn down. The final day of operation was March 16, 2025. In honor of the purple martins that fly to Disney's Saratoga Springs Resort each year, the hotel now offers purple martin plush for $12.99. Though the species is named after the color purple, you'll notice the plush is more blue and black. In real life, the birds have iridescent feathers that appear to change color in different light, sometimes making them look purple. Purple martins fly from Brazil to Walt Disney World to raise their families each year in nests at Disney's Saratoga Springs Resort, the Caribbean Beach Resort, and at EPCOT. Guests can join a conservation expert from Disney's Animals Science and Environment team to learn more about purple martins and check on their nests at 9 a.m. on select days. One sign says Mondays and Fridays, another says Sundays and Thursdays, so check at the hotel to be sure. The tour meets at the Turf Club patio. The purple martin plush makes a chirping sound. It has a felt gray beak and black beady eyes, and the plush is available at the Artist Palette store at Saratoga Springs. If you're looking to see the purple martins at Walt Disney World, you can see those nests again at all those locations. And EPCOT is where most people notice them. The Costco guys, AJ and Big Justice, have teamed up with Mr. Beast's Feastables to surprise a family with a trip to Walt Disney World. The video on social media starts with AJ and Big Justice in a Target saying they'll take the next person who buys a Feastables to Walt Disney World. When a family grabs some Feastables boxes, the duo invite them on an adventure. They're seen at Magic Kingdom and other Disney World parks, riding attractions and trying snacks, including the new Feastables eggs. The Costco guys are a father and son duo known for their viral videos featuring reviews and fun experiences inside Costco warehouses and other collaborations with a wide variety of social media personalities. In fact, the dad wrestles at AEW. It's a thing. And his move is the power boom. They do the big boom, boom, boom. That's them. They're very fun and mildly psychotic, but very fun. But yeah, so they rate things in booms. They go 1 to 5 booms. We do 1 to 7. That's our thing. But they have 5 booms when they review. Maybe they'll review a festival. Will they join Eric and I? People, go message them on social media. See if they'll join Eric and I for an EPCOT festival, and we'll do 7 out of 7 booms with them. Anyway. A TikTok shared by Demi Lovato shows the singer and former Disney Channel star doing the infamous Disney knees while being evacuated from Radiator Springs Racers in Cars Land at Disney California Adventure. A TikTok shared by Allison Pettit, a mental health advocate, shows her with Lovato sitting in a ride vehicle waiting to be evacuated. The video reads, POV, you're stuck on the Cars ride waiting to be evacuated. In a separate TikTok shared by Lovato, she's seen doing the famous Disney knees while being evacuated from the ride and throughout the park. You're not really supposed to film when you're being evac from a ride, by the way, but nonetheless. The Disney knees is a well-known stance often made by Disney Channel stars, which involves them leaning forward and bending their knees inward while performing or singing. The caption reads, couldn't go to Disney without doing the Disney knees, or the Disneys, they call them. It's pretty good. The audio of the TikTok features the song This Is Me from the 2009 Disney Channel original movie Camp Rock. In the film, Lovato plays a character of Michi Torres, a young girl who dreams of becoming a singer. There you go. The new Thumper popcorn bucket has arrived at Disneyland Resort for the 2025 Easter season. It costs $33.50. The bucket is sculpted to resemble Thumper from Bambi with his arms wrapped around a painted egg. He has 1 foot raised and stands on a circular base of colorful flowers. That's how Thumper gets his name, because he thumps his leg like that. And Thumper's back opens for popcorn storage. The price includes popcorn at the time of purchase. There's a limit of 2 buckets per person per transaction. The strap features images of Thumper in a grassy field of eggs and flowers. At the Disneyland Resort, you can pick it up at Disneyland Park at Alien Pizza Planet, the popcorn near Central Plaza, popcorn near Chippendale's Gadget Coaster, popcorn near City Hall, the cart near Fantasyland Theater, the one near Haunted Mansion, near the Mark Twain Riverboat, the one at Small World Promenade, and near Star Traders. At DCA, you'll find it at the cart near Carthay Circle Restaurant, the Cozy Cone Motel number 5, popcorn at Grizzly Peak, popcorn at Pixar Pier, select outdoor vending locations as well. There you go. The Thumper bucket was first released on Disney Cruise Line. It's coming to Walt Disney World starting March 25th. I could not wait because I love Thumper. Bambi and Lady and the Tramp, my 2 favorite Disney movies. I don't know if people know that, but I love them. When Paint the Night Electrical Parade returns to Disneyland for the park's 70th anniversary, Disney will offer a new Paint the Night dining package. Reservations will open on March 25th for the dining package at Plaza Inn. Guests will enjoy a scrumptious lunch and reserved viewing for the dazzling Paint the Night Parade. The dining package will be available when Paint the Night returns on May 16th, the same day the celebration kicks off. The Disneyland website currently lists dining package availability from May 16th through August 21st. The dining package will be for lunch between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. It'll be $55 per adult, $28 per child. This dining package will not be available June 14th to the 16th, the 18th, July 4th, August 17th of this year. The menu for adults includes mushroom gravy glazed meatloaf, baby wedge salad, pea puree over creamy mashed potatoes, herbed crispy carrots, and a Paint the Night themed dessert, and a choice of 1 fountain beverage. The child package includes crispy chicken tenders, macaroni and cheese, applesauce and baby carrots, a dinner roll, and a Paint the Night themed dessert with a choice of fountain beverage. And plant-based options are in fact available. I will say this, I remember the old Paint the Night package. It was gross. It was not good. Neither was the Magic Happens one at Plaza Inn. I love Plaza Inn. Plaza Inn fried chicken slaps, to quote the kids. There's a reason Walt Disney loved it. It's fantastic. And I've had other things there. I like when they had the salmon. I like a lot of their dishes. I love Plaza Inn. It's a beautiful restaurant. These packages always feel like slop. And so I hope they fix that. We'll see. We're gonna try it on the first day, hopefully, if we get a reservation. But we'll let you know. But hopefully it's better. Donald Duck is taking over Storyteller's Cafe at Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa with a new buffet experience debuting this May. Donald has kicked Mickey out of Storytellers and will start offering Donald's Tales of Adventure Buffet on May 16th, again the starting day of the 70th. Reservations open on March 25th for this barbecue-style buffet with campfire vibes. Donald, Daisy, Pluto, Goofy, and Clarabelle will appear in new costumes during the dining experience. Storyteller's Cafe character dining usually features Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Chip, and Dale. Storytellers is currently closed for a refurbishment, but its dining experience is temporarily available in a conference room. Why is Mickey gone? I don't know. Maybe they want you to go to Goofy's Kitchen if you want to meet Mickey? I don't know. The Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo Dessert Party will return to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland this spring. The Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo Nighttime Gathering offers galactic bites and an exclusive view of Fire of the Rising Moon's fireworks. Reservations open April 5th for the dessert party's May 16th return. Again, coincides with the beginning of the celebration for the 70th, and it's also the tail end of Season of the Force. Why this isn't coming back for the start of Season of the Force, I don't understand. That's when the new nighttime show is going to debut. with the projections. I don't know. I don't know why, but nonetheless, that's when it's happening. We did review the Nighttime Gathering back when it debuted. The video is here on the channel if you'd like to check it out. We don't know if the food will be the same or the price will be the same, but you can see if we thought the experience was worth it. The video's right here on the channel. Check it out. 2 screen-used costumes from the live-action Snow White are now on display in the lobby of the Carthay Circle restaurant at DCA. A display case blocked by red stanchions showcases a pair of costumes resembling the classic animated looks of Snow White and the Evil Queen. The Snow White dress has a yellow skirt, blue top, white collar, and red accents. The princess is portrayed by Rachel Zegler in the new film. The second costume was worn by Gal Gadot as the Evil Queen. It includes a sparkling purple dress, high-collared black cape, a hood, and tall crown. A green gem holds the cape closed, and Gadot recently visited Disneyland to meet fans and Disney villains. Snow White is in theaters as of today. It's projected to make only $50 million on its opening weekend, however. Disney revealed the completed scale model of the Pride Lands, the new Lion King land, the first ever in the world, coming to Disneyland Paris during Thursday's shareholder meeting. A smaller scale model of this attraction was unveiled at D23, the Ultimate Disney fan event last year. The new model, which is glimpsed in a video a few days ago, is much larger and offers a more detailed view of the land and its water ride. The model includes some structures that appear to be an entrance archway and nearby buildings, maybe shops or dining. A baobab tree is outside the archway, and although not officially confirmed, the ride appears to be a log flume attraction similar to Splash Mountain or Tiana's Bayou Adventure. The model includes a recreation of Pride Rock with Simba perched on the edge. Small cutouts representing guests give an idea of the mountain's scale, and on the attraction, guests will follow Simba's journey from cub to king in a retelling of the classic animated film. In addition to the attraction, the Pride Lands will include dining, shopping, and character meet and greets. It'll be part of Disney Adventure World, currently named Walt Disney Studios Park, which is undergoing its reimagining, including the World of Frozen expansion and the new world premiere entrance, which is set to open April 26th, I believe. The Pride Lands will go next door to the Frozen Land, although I think there's some space in between them. Again, the park will be renamed when World of Frozen opens sometime next year. An opening time frame has not been announced for the Pride Lands, however. I could not be more excited about this. I love The Lion King. Fantastic film. It has been begging for this treatment since the 1990s. Why it has taken so long to get a Lion King ride, there's been a lot of Lion King shows, and they are almost all of them have been fantastic. But it's begging to be a big, epic attraction, and I can't wait. Disney Parks has shared a first look at Mickey Mouse's costume for the 20th anniversary of Hong Kong Disneyland. Mickey is clad in white pants and top with silvery stars. His overcoat, hat, and shoes are bright and colorful. The costume is different from the one he will sport for the upcoming Friendtastic Parade, which will debut as part of the event. The new parade, again, is part of that celebration, but he has a separate costume celebrating the anniversary itself. Disney also announced that more details of the anniversary, called the Most Magical Party of All, will be revealed on April 17th. The celebration kicks off this June ahead of the actual anniversary, which is September 12th. Again, we have no official start date other than June at this time, so we think April 17th is when we're going to get that date. In an Instagram post shared by the Shanghai Disney Resort, Quan visited the park's Zootopia land. Quan is the voice of Gary the Snake in the upcoming Disney film Zootopia 2. The movie was first announced in 2023 and is set to be released this November. Quan visited different locations throughout the land and took a ride on the attraction Zootopia Hot Pursuit as well. If you want to learn more about the Zootopia land, we do have a POV of the ride right here on our channel. There's also my full Shanghai vlog series where you get to see my first visit ever to the world's first ever Zootopia themed land. Check it out if you haven't. It's a good time. According to Variety, Nvidia and Disney have partnered together on a new AI-based robotics project. Nvidia has released a series of initiatives that are designed to supercharge the development of humanoid robots. The technology company announced that they are partnering with Disney Research as well as Google's DeepMind AI lab to develop Newton. Newton is described as an open-source physics engine that lets robots learn how to handle complex tasks with greater precision. Disney has plans to advance their robotic character platform by utilizing the new AI technology. The tech would be used to power next-generation entertainment robots similar to the Star Wars-inspired BDX droids, which appeared during the keynote speech from Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang. The BDX droids are just the beginning. We're committed to bringing more characters to life in ways the world hasn't seen before. And with this collaboration with Disney Research, Nvidia and Google DeepMind is a key part of that vision. This collaboration will allow us to create a new generation of robotic characters that are more expressive and engaging than ever before, and connect with our guests in ways that only Disney can, said Kyle Laughlin, Senior VP at Walt Disney Imagineering Research and Development. Nvidia also announced the Isaac Groot N1 robot, the first of a family of fully customizable foundational models for generalized humanoid reasoning and skill. The company anticipates the release of the model to robotics developers worldwide. For the absolute latest on these stories and all that didn't make it into today's show, be sure to check WDWNT.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. Special shout out to all our WIGS members watching who make this show happen every week. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.